ourselves. We've never talked about anything like that.
Okay.
If y'all think Rod Rich is gonna spend some money, y'all crazy for one. Two, if y'all think KG or Winston,
no.
if y'all if y'all think KG or Winston those type of people, then y'all dead ass wrong. Who else? That's it.
Thing fixed up for sure. He didn't want it like that.
We can say that Diamond didn't lie to you about that, though. She didn't lie.
No.
She didn't lie about that part.
It's not that deep, y'all. It's
But that
not-
does show that I wasn't vouching for it because you said that she said I vouched.
No.
So that does show that I had shit to do with that call either.
Y'all, it's not that salacious. This ain't the tea that y'all looking for. It ain't. This ain't it. This ain't it. I promise you.
I got a Cash App question. It says, could Diamond be doing all this to get views up?
Could be. Sure.
I think he came back up.
I don't know, nor do I care.
What you mean she doing all this? I brought this shit up.
True. Because we know you, man.
Y'all know I kind of just stick to my my lives and the people that rock with me. Is there some kind of mess going on? Because I don't have no problem with nobody. Is there some kind of mess going on?
It's diabolical that she say 4 people was on the call. So y'all saying that Winston, KG, King, and Rod Rich, or me or Lord Knife was on that goddamn call. 4 of those people. Y'all need to think real hard. Y'all need to think real hard.
Again, she said she can't remember the names of the people that she had gave shows to.
She ain't never gave
Lower, do you know what's going on, Lower?
I don't be on message side TikTok. I don't know.
Okay, so apparently Nosy told Diamond that 4 of y'all called her and tried to take her contract. She went live yesterday and has now since proven, she texted Tea Time and told everybody that every call that she has with anyone is automatically recorded by her server.
I believe it.
Okay? She told Tea Time just now that 4 of you brokoders, only 4, were on a call with her and you were trying to take Diamond's contract. Lorenzo, when he heard her say she had all of her calls recorded, remembered that she was the one that told Diamond this and immediately requested and offered to pay her $500 to bring forth the call and the recording of the call of them, of you guys, trying to take down or take her contract for Roku. Nosy has now doubled down and made very clear to Tea Time that she will have to look, but there is a recording.
For how long? For how long? How long it gonna take it?
He said it's gonna take a few weeks.
Called within 60 seconds yesterday.
I don't.
The predicament happens to forget names. Are we that dense?
Nah, y'all. That ain't.
Listen, I don't have no problem with nobody. I'm cool with Nosy. I'm cool with Diamond. Y'all know I'm brokode for life, and I love all these ladies up here, my fams. I don't know anything. I don't. Huh? I know. Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. We've never discussed it even when we were sitting together eating dinner together, me and brokode, and that line and other things that we've done together. We never discussed anything negative towards Diamond. We don't do that.
Lorenzo,
would this have been discussed if this happened, would they have discussed it with you?
Thank you, Blaze. That was the next question.
Yeah, I'm an original board member. Yeah.
So if we hear the call,
the
question is, if you hear the call, if you and Lorenzo and AJ hear the call, and the call is of the other 4 members of brokode doing what Nosy said, what's the next recourse?
I mean, I'm not even thinking that far. If there was a call back then that I wasn't a part of, we would have had the discussion after the call because we kind of keep each other in the loop of what's going on, and we've never discussed that.
Yeah.
We want to think about it. We didn't even know Nosy. We don't put it on the floor, goddammit.
Oh, Lord.
I gotta wait a couple of weeks.
We know you did.
I want it now. You can dig. She can dig now.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, like you said, hypothetically, if the phone call happened and y'all weren't made aware of it, is it going to? You said you're not thinking that far, correct? But it would be.
No, there's
not a possibility.
There's no step
not
two.
a possibility.
Yeah, there's no step two.
There's not a. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
she wasn't paranoid about this, though. At least we know it wasn't the paranoia.
It's not a possibility.
Definitely said it to her.
Well, just because Nosy said it,
I'm saying it's a possibility or anything.
True.
I'm speaking.
No. I'm saying that means that Diamond did not lie about that.
Right, she didn't lie.
Oh, once Tea Time said Nosy told her, I knew it was definitely the truth. That she definitely said that shit. Like that shit was actually real. What I feel like,
lying.
goddamn,
there's a lot of liars going on.
She done manipulated a lot of motherfuckers. She done manipulated a lot of motherfuckers in this panel.
Oh, okay.
Nosy did manipulated a lot of people and destroyed a lot of friendships.
Thanks.
And y'all got caught up in her little website. Her little web that she had going on.
A lot of people's credibility is on the line.
I'm so glad Joe finally said it. We could probably get along after this, though. We could probably get along.
We ain't never fell out to get there.
Nah. Some people we gotta. Hey, Zoe.
You was capping
some
a long
people.
time.
We ain't finna go. We're not finna do this, bud. We're not finna do that. You trying to head down that road? I'm gonna be quiet because I don't go back. I don't go back and forth.
You covered.
Watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up, y'all.
Because this ain't the time. We on Nosy right now.
Okay, you right. I'm sorry.
No, but
It was Nosy ain't had nothing to do with everything.
Right.
I mean, even to this day, I don't know what all be going on our show. Like I said, because we be on at the same time. Even if we say something about Diamond, we still call her our sister.
No, and that
we've always called her our sister. We've never called. Huh?
Go ahead, Lola. We listening.
Yeah. We've never said disparaging things about her. Yeah, she.
Hey, I was about to ask a few questions to that, but go ahead.
Well, I've never said nothing negative about.
Yes, you did. You didn't even like her.
What did I say?
Stop.
What did I say about that?
I'm a mute.
I said I probably was mad at the time. Shit, we done said that to each other.
And me.
Oh no! I mean, we may have had an argument or something like that, but she's still my sister. I never meant.
Well, okay. Now that you remember, hold on.
Biggie and Tupac.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Lower. Now that you remember having an argument, is it possible? Because
No.
It is amazing how powerful Nosy words is to y'all. It's amazing.
No.
Like,
hold on. Let her finish. Go ahead.
Because Nosy said so.
Everybody stop. Don't even put that in the air. Don't even put that in. Who lied? Nosy or Diamond? So now we know Diamond did not lie. Nosy said it because she said it again to Tea Time. So all we're doing now is going back to the original. If it's Nosy, then did she lie on y'all or was it true? That is it. That is all. I believe you. Until I hear a recording of you, Lorenzo, I believe every word you say. I do not know these other men. I've met you. I've met you and had conversations.
You know the other men because I'm trying to tell you back then it was only me, Winston, Laura, KG, and King. And AJ. That's it. And if y'all think AJ finna spend somebody, y'all should know AJ ain't spending no goddamn money.
Wait, a quick question. If we would have got together and bought the contract, what were we supposed to do with it? To To do
Let's
what?
think about it. Think about it.
Well, the
Leave
way
is
it was
something that Nosy
the way it was
said.
explained
Why?
to me is the way it was explained to me is y'all used to be on the show with her,
We
and when
did
y'all
one
fell out,
episode.
hold on, right, and when y'all fell, this was the way it was explained to me. I wasn't even around when y'all was on the show. I don't remember y'all being on the show. I don't know, but the way it was explained that y'all, my daughter got this music up so loud. Y'all were on the show with her, so when it happened, y'all weren't able to be on the show no more, so y'all wanted to have your own thing. That's the way it was explained.
We've never even discussed ever having our own
What?
show.
Now the narrative to change. Now we wanted not by her contract. Now we wanted our own thing. We wanted our own show.
We never
Which one
discussed
is
having
it?
our own show.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
AJ just messaged me. AJ said, all caps,
AJ who?
absolutely never talk to Nosy, period. First,
AJ like AJ,
it
my
was your
brother
offer to
AJ.
buy it, now it's 4. I wish I might spend some money on something not making money. Never. Sorry.
When she said a couple weeks, that's just a red flag for me. Last time I heard a couple weeks from Nosy, she disappeared.
Quick question, y'all.
Mute.
What brought all this stuff up? What brought this stuff up? Because this is over 2 years ago. What brought this all up?
Is the reason this came up because
Nosy
Nosy
went live and she played a clip. She said, "Hey guys, do y'all know who Evans is?" And everybody said, "Yeah, we know Evans." And she pressed play on a clip. The clip part that she played was Evans saying to Diamond, "All I know is you was $11,000 in debt on whatever your first event was." And she stopped the recording.
And that had to be from that got to be from like 2 or 3 years ago, right?
It was.
That's from the first gala. The first gala.
Why was that?
Let me finish. Yes. She then stated that she records every call. Her answering service automatically records every call. Lorenzo.
And look at your text messages.
Who's she talking to?
Jay said, you need to read your text because he ain't buying no sub.
Rob Rich, don't be cheap. It's $3.
Look, that's why when she asked,
grab a box.
That's why when she asked me about if I wanted to come up, I didn't respond. No, but this is what I don't understand. All right, so what did she go back listening to her old phone calls from 3 years ago and discover this or something? Because we don't even think about this stuff.
She also said that she's planning a doomsday. So I will assume that in her planning, she ran across these things, and now she's just speaking on them.
Okay, well, hey, I love everybody. I'm not with the messy shit. Nosy cool, Diamond cool, brokode, all y'all cool with me. I just don't do the mess stuff. But I'm gonna bow out. But I guarantee you that call that was said to exist, if it did exist, I'm not a part of it.
I sent an invite to AJ,
and I don't believe it actually exists. So I'll bow out. Love y'all. Y'all be easy out there. Good night.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's lower. I got him checked off. I got Zoe checked off. AJ is in here. He need to come up here so I can ask him. Cause that only leave 4. Winston, KG, King, and AJ.
That's it. At that time, that's it. At that time.
Right, BMW home.
That means this old lady at the house. He ain't getting on here.
Okay, there go Winston. That's Winston coming in. That's Winston coming in the box. To buy Diamond's Roku show. Were you ever on a call with Nosy in an attempt to purchase the contract for Diamond's Roku show.
That's a trick
It is
question.
not. Keep in mind that Nosy states that she has this call recorded, and it is her intent to play it when she finds it in a few weeks. So we're asking for your honesty. Were you on a call?
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. The people that knows it was on the phone with, those 4 dudes that she was on the phone with, wasn't none of them brokode. Yeah, she might have been on the phone with 4 dudes, but they wasn't brokode. And she probably said they were brokode, or they said they were brokode. I'm not denying the phone call, but it wasn't with us. We don't rock like that.
So you've never been on a call. Why do you got to drop Bella? There's an empty box right there.
Man, listen. We was happy for Diamond Brokode show. We wanted her to have a Brokode show. Why would we even wanna play like that? We wasn't even.
Y'all was booted away.
Yeah, but we wasn't mad though.
OT-Ty, you better cut it out. You better cut it out. But listen, ain't no one individual in Brokode try to take that Roku show. We was happy about the Roku show. Why would they want to take a Roku show that we was invited in? They had people invited to that show that was Brokode. Why would we even want to have a back end conversation about taking it? I don't think that show was that important to either of us fellas. It was important to us for her to have the show, but not important for us to take over the show, because we had Diamond back like 10 toes down, 4 airplane crashes.
Okay, your accent is actually very distinctive, Winston. So just for the purposes, you don't know, but you're in the precinct, okay, with the JJs. And we investigate like clear, concise answers so that we can know what to circle back to if necessary. My question now for you is, have you ever been on a call with Nosy on the back end?
Absolutely not.
So it is not possible that it is you on this call having had said conversation.
I don't even know Nosy.
Okay, y'all heard that.
Who is that?
Y'all heard that. All right, we checking Winston off. Now we just got KG, King, and AJ. Tea time, do you want to read AJ text? Did he say he was on the call or not? What he said?
Hold on.
Read it one more time, because that shit funny.
AJ, you just need...
Okay, real quick, because I don't want my daughter to get irritated because I'm...
Oh, never mind. Here's the man himself.
I'm finna read it. Okay, good.
I had to get out the house for y'all dog ass.
AJ?
Can y'all hear me?
Hey, my baby, how are you?
I'm good. I had to get out the house for y'all dog ass.
Just real quick. Have you ever been on a 4-way call with Nosy?
Nah, not ever.
Have you ever spoken to Nosy on the back end?
It's no disrespect to Nosy and whatever she had going on, but I never had no words, no phone calls with her. You know what I mean? I didn't never even believe in that bullshit. I was the first one to bag out and tell Diamond that I wasn't doing that shit because it was a waste of time.
Okay. That means King.
It wasn't the poo-poo or shit on that Diamond had going on. You know, I wanted it for her, but me being the man I am and the different stuff I have going on, I run numbers and I do shit through my, I think about things. So from the door, I was the first person to tell Diamond, you can go put your own shit on YouTube. She didn't see it then when I told her, but now she doing it. So, I mean, where Messy Talk has taken off and went, I don't even care to be a part of it. I'm cool with all y'all. You know what I mean? I done had the pleasure to meet a lot of y'all. So I'll never be in boxes talking negative about y'all, none of y'all, because I like a lot of y'all and what y'all do, and y'all entertain me every day. I be in a lot of y'all lives, but I go up on my fake page because I don't want to be a part of the drama, but I still like being entertained by it, right? Because truth be told, We really started this shit, bro. Code. We used to be raising hell on this motherfucker. If you've been around long enough to know, we was the first ones to really run over to T-Time Live. I'm like, man, we got a girl over here. She talking about side chick winning, man. Come on, let's go see what she talking about. Am I lying, Zoe?
No, you ain't lying.
T-Time was already doing her thing, but when we found her, we ran over there and got cool with her. So I don't have no problem. And so I don't have no problem with none of y'all. The drama y'all have going on, I support it. Fuss, argue. Leave it on the app, though.
AJ, I heard you just say that you told Diamond not to do that shit.
No, I said I wasn't going to do it. I didn't have time for it. I said I wanted to
out of
her,
curiosity,
just not for me.
Out of curiosity, do you think that's the reason why Nosy told Diamond that y'all was trying to take her stuff? Because she was upset that you didn't...
Nah, because I had other shit going on. I couldn't sit in front of my phone. People ask me all the time, AJ, why you don't go live? Because I don't have time to sit in front of my phone. I'll let y'all entertain me, but I don't have the time to entertain y'all. That's why I don't come in the boxes no more. I don't do none of that no more. But I just got a message.
I just got a message, so I want to be clear. Winston, they're saying that maybe you ask who is Nosy because you don't refer to her as Nosy. You guys refer to her as Stephanie. Is that correct? Do you know who that is, Winston?
Do I know who?
Stephanie.
Nah, y'all talking about Nosy from back in the day, Nosy?
Nosy bystanders.
Nosy bystander? The Nosy,
yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Huh? No, I know her from the app, but I ain't never talked to her. I never even followed Nosy.
I'm not asking did you follow her. I'm asking have you ever had a back-end conversation with her?
No, indeed. No.
I mean, you know, I don't know. You know, I can't speak on what nobody would do or have done, but you know, I could pretty much speak for the ones that started brokode. We ain't never talked to no Nosy. Now I can't. You know, it's a lot of brokode. So you can't say. But the thing was, I first heard that Zoe the one told her that. So how it went from Zoe telling her that he wanted to purchase the spot of Roku from up on the dime to now it's 4 people that was on the phone call with her.
That's a good question.
So now y'all just gonna let her move the goalpost in your face?
I told you her words is powerful.
So I mean, but I don't really care. I mean, y'all can believe and talk about it and do whatever.
Also,
but I'm
AJ,
saying,
since we're pointing that out, it went from it was Zoe told to T-Time to now to T-Time. I don't even know who the 4 men were. So people have never even got one name.
That's what I'm saying, AJ. Maybe she did have a conversation with 4 people, right? But those 4 people might.
And then my thing is, I thought, AJ, y'all knew me. Y'all knew me. I thought y'all knew me better than that. Because as soon as they said purchasing anything, y'all should have been like, nah, that Negro is not on there right there.
So here's the thing. I said this yesterday on, I believe it was Braid Live. Nosy don't forget shit she don't want to forget. Even when she tried to say she forgets something, she remember. That's what she's telling you she forget. Nosy don't do nothing by accident.
I will say, AJ, that you are notorious for choking the eagle on a quarter. Now you are notorious.
I received it. Thank you. I received it. I received it. And I mean, but don't get me wrong, right? When y'all have took this shit, it's like in Blaze, you make it feel where I'm coming from, and Zoe and Winston. It's like being an old hustler in the street. When the new era come through, you got to get out the way and let them have it. You feel me? So y'all ushered, so y'all ushered in a whole new wave of Message TikTok. Guess what? I'ma stand down and let y'all do the entertaining and get out y'all way. I
Shout
don't
out
want
to
none of the
Bella.
You
smoke.
said something that stood out to me though. You said it's a
You feel?
possibility that it definitely wasn't bro
Yeah,
code, but it was four other
yeah.
men on the
My
call.
You feel me? So
I feel
you
I
know,
feel like I feel like that's where she gonna go with it
Y'all got
because
because
yeah,
trying
y'all
to
gotta
cover.
So
understand.
yeah, that
listen
could
to
have
what I'm saying.
Winston
So
don't
what
want to
if
say
those
nobody's
four
life.
men, if you think about it, and I could be reaching, but what if the four men was Hoover,
found one.
Jeff, who was
Okay.
the two other men that's close to her? Boss man, and then there's one other man that's close to
yeah.
her.
Like, that's what I.
But what if those are the four men?
But I don't think.
But
So,
see, Jeff
but
Jeff
hold
not
on,
bro
Bell.
code.
Hold on, Bell.
Boss man not bro
No,
Hold
but
code.
what
on,
if
Bell. Bell.
what if that
Check
was
it
the
out.
smoke and mirrors? What if that
Hoover.
was to throw it off?
Hold on, AJ. Hold on, AJ. But I'm about to. But I'm about to do that. But I'm about to do that right. I feel that. Guess what? No Hoover. Them people came way later.
I gotta remember it's after the fallout.
Yeah, but
I never
the
fell out with that.
fallout when we just stopped going to her panel, right? Because if y'all was there, you know she said you ain't got to never come back, and I said okay, and that was pretty much the end of that. If anybody was in there, right? Here's what I think for what Nosy is doing. Now she's trying to cover her tracks. I feel like she's saying four guys. She gonna find four guys and make a fucking conversation. I guarantee fucking to you, because I could put like I said, my $500 still stand because I know none of my broke at that time who was broke on. At that, I'm talking about even after the fallout, right? At that time, I just named them.
So let me ask this, right? How did Lonzo name get put on in this? Where did that come from? Because somebody put his name on this first, and now it's four
Because
four mystery men.
because AJ, I'm gonna tell you, because AJ and Zoe was the top tier, right? They was people were gonna pick them out. They were gonna pick them out. So that name was the Rizzo name would have been definitely because it was an impact. It's an
Blaze don't know me,
impact.
so I let him go.
That's not what I'm asking. That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is, he was the one accused.
Exactly.
Who accused him of this whole situation of wanting to buy Diamond show? Whose mouth did that come from?
Diamond never said to me, hold on, Winston. Diamond never said to me it was four people on a phone call.
It was Zoe. It was always Zoe.
She said it was Zoe trying to buy Roku from her.
And when no
she
other
never
three,
said no.
when no
she
three,
never
when
said
no two, when nobody else attached to that.
right.
It was just Zoe.
Way she would have been able to get that name if it came from Nosy, because Nosy confirmed this already that she has a recorded phone call.
And Nosy told T, Zoe. She didn't say four men called her. T is just learning about four men today. She told T Time it was Zoe.
Yeah, y'all doing. What's up, Bo? Yeah.
Remember Zoe's name? Because remember I told y'all this was right after they were in the box at court. And Zoe was one of them in the box. And remember when y'all went back and got back cool with Nosy. So maybe that's why she remembered his name at the time.
Hold on. Got back cool with Nosy. We
Not
never
Nosy.
talked to Nosy.
Back cool with Diamond. That's what I mean. Back cool with Diamond. They remember y'all did that day y'all did
but that was after because that's when we found out.
That's what she told me. That's what she told me.
That's when we found out that Bella show. That's when we found out about the I put a hit out on her. That was a rumor.
See, because if y'all was around, we really started cleaning things up from the lie we had with Bella. Bella, am I around?
Yeah, that's when we got back cool.
Correct. It was made to look like y'all were being questioned to pretty much set up me and Chef Foxy, like we were intentionally coming after Diamond.